Okay, hi everyone, it's Lee and Ryan here, one of the co-founders of Assets for Life, and I'm here today with one of our mentees, Chris Hopkins. Chris Hopkins has been with the Assets for Life Academy into his second year now and has gone through our training programs. And Chris is here today really just to talk about his journey, because he was where you are at right now. And through making some decisions and through following our system, the Property Freedom Formula, Chris's life has completely transformed. So Chris, great to have you here.
Really nice to be here, Liam. Thanks for having me.
How is everything?
Yeah, going really well actually, getting ready for all the holiday seasons and everything at the moment, so it's great.
Excellent, good. So, could you tell us where you was at before you joined Assets for Life in terms of what job were you doing?
So, like most people in a full-time job, working a lot of hours, about 60 hours a week. I was in the event industry, so as you can imagine, quite tolling and effective on me as a person and the type of work that I was doing. So,
okay,
yeah.
So you were working 60 hours a week, you had a high-profile corporate job.
Yeah.
So exchanging time for money. And is it fair to say that you were doing more hours than you were being paid for?
100%, yeah. I mean, you're generally the first one in, the last one to leave in the industry I was in. You know, it was one of the high-profile event stadiums in London. So yeah, you're first one in, last one out, and
really, in your journey, you know, how were you feeling like inside?
Do you know what? When you're doing the job, it's actually quite exciting, but actually when you actually come to think about it, I felt quite trapped, a little bit stuck, not really knowing which way to turn. And you know, you think I'm going to be here for the next 3 or 4 years. You always do an appraisal on yourself, where you're going to be in 5 years' time. I always knew I wanted to do something different.
So what did you know you wanted to do?
I always wanted to get into property. I knew it was the way forward, and you know, it's just excited. It's always something that's excited me, you know.
So it's excited you. You knew you wanted to get into property. So what was holding you back?
Probably education and not knowing what to do. I'd never invested in property. I've only recently bought my first, house. Didn't have the know-how, didn't know the right way of doing it, didn't really have the money. I felt a little bit, tight because I didn't have the time or anything like that. So, I mean, the list's endless, Liam.
And I get where you're coming from, because it's this mindset that keeps many people blocked. No time, no money, no experience.
That's absolutely right, yeah.
You then made the decision to come to one of our events like the Property Mastery Summit. When you came to the Property Mastery Summit, what happened on that day?
I don't want to be cliche here, but light bulb moments, penny drops, and it suddenly realised that actually this is achievable for someone like me, someone who didn't really have a lot of backing or a lot of support or the time or the energy to actually get out there and do it. Just needed to change a few little aspects of my day-to-day life to be able to learn these new formulas, it's something I look back on it just like an incredible experience. Brilliant. Really, yeah.
So would it be fair to say, not knowing what you knew then, but knowing what you know now, that attending and committing to coming to our event like the Property Mastery Summit was a life-changing day for you?
100%. I feel that, without getting that one-to-one time and being in a room full of like-minded people all trying to achieve the same thing, and embracing the information that was being fed to us from the stage and from people like yourself and the other talkers that came down to the show, it just became so much more clear to me that this was achievable.
Brilliant. So you came to the one-day event. What did you then decide to do at the event?
You know what, and I'm a big believer in education and bettering yourself and going outside of your comfort zones and trying to. So I invested in myself. I took the opportunity and said, you know what, I need more of this. I want to get involved with this. I want to be part of this. So I invested my time into the academy. Sorry, yeah.
You decided to invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
And get further training through us. So you joined our academy. You came and done additional trainings with us. And when you finished the training, what was important to you? Was it cash flow or was it big lumps of cash?
It was cash.
At the start.
Yeah, at the start it was cash flow. What we needed to do is to obviously try to get as much coming into the business as quickly as possible, really, through doing as little amount of work as we possibly could.
So what strategy did you decide to start with?
So my strategy is multi-lets. So I wanted to get a couple of HMOs in the bag and into the portfolio. High cash flowing assets like that create the passive income, which we all know is great for replacing your income. Yeah.
Okay, great. So you wanted to do high cash flowing strategy, you decided to do multi-lets. Did you have money at the time to go and do that strategy?
Nope.
No, okay. Did that stop you from doing that strategy?
Nope.
No? Why did it not stop you?
I listened and followed the education that was given to me, Liam's 7-step guide to raising JV finance. I just followed it step by step, and I'm here now today with the outcome. Yeah.
So you went and raised joint venture finance.
I did. Yeah.
You then completed on your first property deal.
Yep.
What was your first property deal?
We bought a 5-bed townhouse, and we converted it into an 8-bedroom HMO.
Great. So your first property deal,
no
money down, following our system, the
Absolutely.
Property Freedom Formula, you got your first multi-let, which is an 8-bedroom property in 5-bedroom converted to an 8-bedroom multi-let in Felixstowe.
That's what.
After all costs, what does that net you per month?
Just a little over £2,000.
So just over 2,000. So from your first deal, that's going to generate £24,000 profit in just year one.
That's right, yeah.
Great. Now, I know you well now, and obviously with your journey, and I know that 24,000 wasn't enough to replace your income, but what have you done recently? What date have you set? What's going to be happening in the first part of next year?
So I've set a date to obviously leave my employment and focus on property full time. The journey has taken me pretty much full circle. I've got a business partner, set up a business ourselves. We're buying property into that, and we're looking at bigger and better deals. We've got half a dozen deals lined up at the moment, both looking at HMO, high cash flowing portfolio, and also some land developments to build to rent.
Set the date to quit the day job.
Certainly happy.
So next year is going to be a massive year for you.
2018 is going to be
2018
fantastic.
is going to be massive, which is amazing. And what would you say to anyone that's in a similar position to you? Full-time employment, no money, no time, sceptical, lack of knowledge, didn't quite believe this was going to be possible. What would you say to anyone in your position?
They've got to have self-belief. They've got to believe that change is possible. A lot of people don't accept change because they feel it's going to take them way outside of their comfort zone. But to anybody who's sitting on the fence or trying to feel or believe that something like this is possible, within a very short space of time, if you apply the knowledge, you apply the systems, you stick by it, and you set yourself goals, I'm telling you it's achievable.
Wow, that's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And, you've just been absolutely amazing. You're just one of literally thousands of people that we've now trained through property, at webinars, events, on our boot camps, our academy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like I say, if you can do it, if I can do it, then anyone can do it. So I just want to say, look, keep up the great work. You're doing amazing.
Thanks.
And bigger things are going to happen. I'm really, really proud of you. You have gone on it's been a life transformational period for you. So keep that up. And for anyone that is tuning in now, this guy was where you're at right now. And the reality is, by taking action and committing to attending the Property Mastery Summit and investing in yourself, it is the best thing that you can possibly do, and it will probably be the one decision and the one thing that you commit to that could change the rest of your life for many years to come. You know, Chris is one of many people through our Academy program that we're training, we're mentoring, is following the property freedom formula. It gives me absolute pleasure and joy to be here today to talk with Chris, to talk with you. So I'll see you at the Property Mastery Summit. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You are just one decision, one deal away from a completely different life. Thanks very much.